Devil's Pack. This is the bad sort of bandit guy from that pub that you have to get their band back together. What we got here?
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
No blood on my shield.
Are you Bahuta by any chance?
I'm going to turn this down by one. Let me know if it goes too
You're
quiet.
here to right old wrongs. Be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
Be
I don't need to
guest.
right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he
He's a
still
priest,
hasn't
man.
learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself,
He's
to
a
redeem
priest.
myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution.
How we doing?
There is
Welcome to the
no
stream,
way to
Sigma.
do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It has been a few days since he was here.
Lag on the YouTube.
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki and that he would
Thanks for the
definitely
likes,
win
John.
this time.
Thanks for the hearts.
As always,
Yek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
that fella will never learn, and
I
he's
can't
already
stand the
lost
dice in
everything.
this game.
He won a really nice bow once, and he's
Not
had
like the
nothing but
Witcher with
bad
their
luck
card
ever
game.
since.
Love that. Gwent. Gotta love a
Thanks.
bit of Gwent.
Hopefully I'll find him there.
I
I'll be
tried
on my way.
downloading
I probably won't convince you anyway.
the mobile
Hold on.
version, but it's
While
not
you're
like the
here,
game
we can
version.
pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We
We
can
can.
pray. Let's
Though I don't
pray,
know if
man.
it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its
Oh, wow.
sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores, but I learned that it was the wrong
Get the
way.
cam
And
recentered.
now I'm trying to make
There we go.
amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Welcome to
Come
the stream.
pray with me and I'll tell you.
We're going to go pray.
Hey, how did you get involved
Sorry,
with the
chat.
devil
We're
anyway?
going to go pray.
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Zhishka too.
It would
Where
take more
from?
than praying for
It's
my
a long
sins, I tell
story.
you.
But if you came to the devil's den, I'll tell you all
Can I
about
dig
it
up
over a
any
beer.
of these?
Nice
No.
try, lad, but I'm staying
No.
away from the drink.
Meanwhile,
It's just
I'm
not
seeing
worth
how
it.
I can dig
What
up
do you think of the devil anyway?
graves. I don't know, son. And what do I think of him? He's a good man. I trust.
Just as I thought.
I didn't
I
say
didn't say
anything.
anything.
Exactly.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
Oh, did he kill him? That's unfortunate. Okay.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubienka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band
Thanks for the
together.
hearts.
But the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It
Well,
was.
we've only just started
When
to stream,
Slavik
people.
was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do.
Getting the
Father
brothers back
Havel
together,
put
the
a roof
Devil's
over
Gang,
my head
whatever
and
it's
showed
called.
me a completely different life than I had known
Drop in
before
chat.
then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed
I need
over his grave
bring
that
my
I would
monitor
never
forwards,
harm
really.
another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for
That's
the
as
devil.
far as it's
Here
going.
is where I found
Stoney's in the
reconciliation.
house. How you doing, Stoney?
Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Are there elections going on in your area? TikTok seems to think there is. No, man,
Why
I
did
don't
you decide
think so.
to leave everything behind and start a new
We haven't
life
had
here?
Starmer for
Because
too
of my
long.
brother.
I don't follow
I
politics
was with
too
him
well,
in
to
his
be
last
fair,
moments.
because it does
he
my
was
head in.
completely overcome with horror.
How you
I
been
never
anyway,
thought he
Stoner?
could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but
Good boy.
what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying
hello,
for it.
beauty.
It may be
Doing,
foolish,
Levi? How
but
you
I
doing?
believe that if I reform
Levi?
myself before the Lord God,
You look
He
like Henry,
might
I know,
forgive
man.
Slavic
Everybody's
too.
been saying the same. You know the guy who does hands? He actually streams as well.
Don't you
He
wanna help
streams
the
this.
that's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
Me and Hans should do a stream together.
Well, that's not going to help him much. He needs you, not your prayers.
I can give him nothing more than a sincere prayer.
Oh dear. Oh shit.
Prayer certainly can't hurt, but do you think it will be enough?
Enough
I
for
lost
starters.
reputation
What
there.
more do you want?
I like the outfit. What? Just his outfit. I was going to say I'm just wearing a hoodie. I'm getting over hot in this.
Your muscles.
You must.
The devil told me you're as strong as a bull when you're furious.
And here I was,
Yeah, Henry's
thinking you
outfit,
wanted
man.
to set
I've
the
been
devil on the right path.
selling shit.
Listen
and
to
buying
me
shit.
very carefully, you brat. Either we pray,
got rid of the
or
DLC
I'll
armor.
show you what these muscles are capable of.
Come on then. I'm not reading the answers. That's why.
Oh, aye, all right. Let's pray for him together then.
Yes,
There we go.
that would be best.
The priest isn't
Aye,
liking me.
but it's Latin,
There
so
we go.
listen carefully and repeat after
Reputation
me.
gained.
Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctificator, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to
Adventure
whom,
ad
fet
rectum.
voluminous to her,
To whom's rectum.
seek it, inhale it, enter her. Your turn now.
Excuse me. You're entering who?
You're saying it wrong. Listen,
Oh,
goes
here we
like
go.
this. Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur
Have I got a
nomen
scar across
tuum.
my chin?
Adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut
Must
in
have gained that
celo
in the
et in
tourney or
terra.
something.
All right, I know the rest. Panem
Oh, he
nos
didn't like that either.
Quote, idi.
I can't fucking win with this priest.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut
Go on,
et
Henry.
nos dimitimus
Tell him.
debitoribus nostris,
That's because my
et ne nos
scholarship's so
inducas
high.
in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
Oh man, he really doesn't like me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm intelligent and you're a dumbass. What we got over here? Okay. Bosh. Fast travel. I'm ambushed. Come on then, big boys. Oi, listen. You leave the girl alone. Wire! Why? Wire! Yes! Get him up.
I've been waiting for you.
Come on, mate. Bosh, mate. Bosh. Oh, there she is. Oh, shit. You don't look too good, love.
Sweet Virgin Mary. I thought I was a goner. A little longer and I'd...
Devere, how's
No.
it going? The game's
Best not to
excellent,
think
man.
about
Play
it.
number one before number
Thank
two, though.
you.
Don't play number
Thank
two
you
before
so
because it
much.
continues on with the story. Happy
Really,
to help.
it was nothing. The main thing is you're safe.
All thanks to you. Here, take this. A keepsake. And thank you again.
Mission. Bosh. The first one will have you raging. Yeah, I feel the first one needs mods, Stoney. It needs like the unlimited saving mod, and it needs like the combat mods because it's just it is hard, isn't it? I ended up doing the last boss. I kind of tucked myself in the corner where he can get me and just kept crossbowing him. It was too hard, man. Too hard. Hey, I saved him before. DLC. I'm stuck. Oh shit.
God be with
I went flying, man. Right, who we got?
Mein
Keeper?
Gott, ist das Blut?
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't clear myself up.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Raniek, and he carries a nice bow,
That means nothing to me.
and he plays dice. A
I'm
lot.
hot in this, man.
Ja, jetzt weiß ich's.
I knew I should've
Gestern
got a
hat
hoodie
sich
with
völlig betrunken. Yesterday with some Pole. They were causing a ruckus until the morning. And I'm still feeling sick.
This drunk
Every
Pole.
time. It's one of
Was
those.
his name
isn't it? It's a
Adder,
proper
by any
rager.
chance?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Adder.
ended up modding it.
They
to
say
get
there's
through
a
it.
whole Geschichte behind it.
Aye, I know it. I'd like to know where he is now.
You should ask the butcher's wife.
At least this
Eve.
time it kind of puts the combat in order for you.
Why should I
you don't
ask the
think too
butcher's
hard
wife?
in combat?
Well, why do
The
you
stamina's
think?
rough though at the start of this. You need stamina like badly.
Do I have to make you say it?
Have no fear.
How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look, I've heard a lot about Adder. If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather
up.
know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth, glaub mir. Letzte Nacht, Adder suddenly disappeared, just at the same time as the butcher's wife, Eve, did.
She left alone at night.
Leider ja. Her man passed out on the table right there in the inn.
Oh dear.
What else could she do?
Welcome to the
So
stream, people.
Adder
Don't
took the
forget to like it. Don't
opportunity.
forget to share it. Don't
Naturally.
forget to follow it.
So where is the local butcher?
Tap that screen.
If you go to the village from here,
Don't
the
get
butcher's
everywhere.
Grundstück is the very last one.
And what can I get for you?
I'll go to see her. Maybe she knows something.
You should be careful. The butcher does not like seeing other men around his Eve.
I'm going to chat her up, mate. I'm going to get my willy wet.
Where can I find this Raniak?
Try asking the man who paid for his losses yesterday.
Was he broke?
He lost a small fortune here yesterday.
Oh, never mind.
It looked like he was going to get a nice beating because he lost more than he had. But a bunch of
him up.
Kerler from Bilani, who also came to play, lent him some coin.
My dog don't know
I
what to
reckon
do with
they
himself
felt
because I
sorry
let him
for
out
him.
before stream, so he can't play me for.
And do you know where I can find these men from Billany?
In Bilani, I reckon.
Thanks a lot, I suppose.
Tut mir leid. I can't
Man,
really think clearly after last night. If I were you, I would ask the Bilani innkeeper. With luck, you will run into them right there.
Okay. Go.
Why would they pay for Raniak?
I do not think so. Maybe they play...
Bow, bow.
I should ask the Billany innkeeper about the other players, aye?
Yeah, Spieler from all
Yeah.
around meet at his inn. So you might just run into them there.
Okay, cool. You don't need to repeat yourself. I'm gone, mate. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, it's only up the road here, look. Only up the road. Breeze is a raid.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for someone, and the innkeeper
didn't
says
watch
you might be
myself,
able to
did I?
help.
Is that so?
I need to take this off.
Who is it?
A wandering
This
man at
hoodie's
arms.
too much.
He's a foreigner, a Pole. They call him Adder.
Too
And
warm
the
for hoodie,
innkeeper
like.
sent you to me. How nice of him. As if the whole village didn't know already. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway? Some friend of his?
Yeah, man, I'm the best.
On the contrary, they sent me to find him. He's a dangerous cutthroat. I have to catch him before he hurts more people.
Christ, is that really so? He's going to murder my old man. He and the
Yeah,
other
he
men
is.
dragged Ada out of the village, saying they'll kick his ass. But now I'm more worried about them.
I'll kick his ass.
I heard you had some affairs with the Pole.
I beg your pardon? Did the innkeeper tell you that?
She's loose, man.
That
She's
lying
loose.
old
Welcome to the
bastard.
stream.
So it's not true.
Of course it's not. I mean, not that the Pole wasn't interested. He was looking at me all night at the inn, but I avoided him. If my husband noticed anything, I'd be in big trouble. But
Got
he
black
got
eye,
so
ain't she?
drunk he fell asleep on the table, and I couldn't wake him up. So I got up and went home alone. Ada must be damn quick, because he beat me home and waited for me at the door.
What did he want? Did he hurt you?
No, and I don't know what he wanted either. He was drunk. And since he doesn't speak our tongue, I couldn't understand him. Then he hiccuped, fell to the ground and started snoring.
Oh dear.
And what happened then?
He's a big man, so I couldn't move him. I just left him sleep there till morning. That's when my husband returned. And when he found him, he threw a
Okay.
fit. He thinks I had something with Ada.
Oh,
Me!
I bet she did.
Me, who has been loyal to him all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
years.
yeah.
If he'd taken one good
So was
look
the
at
Virgin
Ada,
Mary.
he'd have seen it wasn't even possible. Ada was still dead drunk in the morning.
And where will I find your husband, Adder, and the rest?
Dev, how's it
Outside the
going?
village, in the direction of
Thanks for
Kuttenberg.
streaming this game.
There's
I've
a
been
lone
playing
tree in the middle of the
first one.
field.
Yeah, I always
You
say
can
to
see it
people
from a distance.
when they say, "Oh,
They
shall I
said
buy this
that's
game?"
where
I'm like,
they
"Play the
take
first
him,
one first." But the
so
first
that
one's
no one
really
can
hard,
see
innit?
them.
Really hard. I want to
Don't
settle it
worry.
peacefully. They will.
If I can, I want to settle this peacefully. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but
Don't forget
notice.
to follow Dev.
Is that bruise from the butcher?
He doesn't mean it. He just doesn't know what he's doing when he's angry.
I'll at least give you something for the pain.
I got. She can have my weak one. She can have the weak one, and she's only getting one.
Here you go. A potion for the pain. It should help you quickly.
Thank you.
I better go and see
Not
your
getting the
husband.
good stuff.
The sooner it's over, the better.
Hurry up, please. Take care. That's not bad.
You liking people? Drop down in the chat. Say hi. See a few of you chilling there. What we got? Right, back we go. Can we go to that marker? Yeah. Waste no time. Straight to it.
Greetings. What do you want?
Did you see a lad named Raniek around here? He's a passionate gambler.
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Do you know where Raniek is now?
No. But try asking the dice players. He played with them all night long. Maybe he told them where he was headed.
Okay.
Are the dice players here?
That's them. At that table, over there. They sit there playing dice every single day. The devil knows where they get their money from.
The devil
How did
himself, I
Raniek
imagine.
do at dice?
Terribly. He had the worst of luck. I almost
Isn't
felt
she?
sorry for him. He owed a lot of coin at the end of the night.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm not all that surprised they were keeping an eye on him to make sure he didn't run away. Oh well.
All right, cool, man.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
Dice
Taking
players.
their
man.
time.
There we are.
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Raniek.
You know Raniek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Raniek's is a friend of ours.
Just don't get me to play dice, man.
I won't say no to that. Give it here.
That's what I like to hear. Here you go. Bottoms up.
Is he going to poison me? Last time I took a drink of somebody, I got poisoned and robbed.
That really hit the spot. So what about Raniek? Do you know where he's gone?
We can take you to him right now, if you want.
This is sussy. This
Lead
is
the way,
sussy,
then.
chat.
Come on, Raniek's waiting.
Yeah, he's going to go lynch me, isn't he? They've got them maxi things as well.
Not this way. I have to get to Adder.
Keep saying that. I'm on mission, man.
Hey, do you want to see him or not?
Yeah, man.
Hey, over here. Come here.
Oh shit! There you go.
I'm coming. So where is he?
This is sussy, man.
What?
Clearly tricking me.
Where is he? I don't get it. What happened to him?
We met this Raniek in Pshitoki. We even lent him money when he had nothing to play with. He swore he'd pay us back. Then we met here and played some more. Raniek kept losing, but he didn't know when to stop.
What did you do to him?
Nothing at all. That bastard brought it on himself. When it was clear he had no way to pay us back, we started watching him to make sure he couldn't run away. He started whining about having to go take a dump. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go and said we'd wait outside the shithouse. But the bastard got the idea to flee the other way.
You mean through...
Aye, by crawling through shit.
Nice.
But I reckon it was deeper than he thought. And he
I've
never
got it on
came
my
out.
shoes now.
That's shit. I'm sorry to hear it.
That's it.
That's in the shit, more like. But if you don't pay us what your friend Raniek owed, you'll be even more sorry.
No, man. I'm not doing it.
And if I don't pay?
Either you give us your money, or you'll have to pull that poor wretch out. What do you choose?
No, man.
I really had nothing to do with him. Hell, I don't even know what he looks like.
Well, he won't be much of a looker now. Why were you looking for him anyway?
Because he owed me too. And he evaded me. Several times, in fact. Until he finally found his end here.
Really?
Tony, I got
Why
him.
didn't you just say so?
I don't know you people. You could have warned him. and I'd have had to chase him halfway across the county again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've
And I'm sorry
avoided
for
it.
lashing out at you like that.
I
But
kind
you
of
get
wanted
it,
to
right?
fight him, though, to
All's
be fair.
good. But I'm also pissed off I won't get anything out of him anymore.
Well, he had a really nice bow. And we didn't find it anywhere, so he probably has it on him. If it's worth it, maybe you could sell it for a good price.
Welcome!
I'm going the wrong way. They took
Listen,
out...
stop telling me I'm going the wrong way, man. Where am I not going? I'm on a mish. Oh, look, over here. If I go here, I can just cut across the field. Here he is.
Panie, mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe życie mordowałem i ruchałem. Więcej razy paliłem kościoły niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz
Forgive me.
wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Shut up!
Your
No one can
prayers
listen
have
to
got
your
answered,
damn
mate.
gibberish!
Get the
Twoja
bow.
baba.
Oh,
I
man.
tak, do
Dylan, with
końca
our bow back
życia
there.
będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej kiełbasie!
I'm not much of a bow shooter anyway. to be
Oh,
fair. I'm
shut
awful at it.
that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło pochłonie. Niech was piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
Tim, I missed your message before. It didn't come up till now.
kutas?
How you doing? It could have
What
been my
do you
wonky eye
want?
that didn't see it, to be fair.
And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that
My screen's on the wrong
bastard
side,
did?
really. My stronger side is this side.
If you're talking about the rumours in the village, it's all lies. Nothing happened.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I
That
think I had to get to
whoreson
this guy fast
defiled my
anyway before they
wife,
fucked him.
my Eva, eh? He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as well.
Ah, here we go.
That scoundrel belongs to the Lord of Suchdal Fort.
What does he want with him?
He defiled the Lord's cook, 2 maids, the captain's wife, and stole a statue of the Madonna from the chapel,
Wow.
over which he then did all kinds of lewd acts. They're building a gallows for him at Suchdal.
But what about me? I want satisfaction too, or at least compensation.
You want to argue with Peter of
Compensation.
Pisek's armed men? They're already on their way.
As you wish, she's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, man.
Kurwy!
Oh, wow.
Jebać mnie!
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Can I arch it down?
He's twitching too much. I have to cut the other end, on the tree.
Come on. Here we go. There we go.
O, kurwa, chyba sobie rękę złamałem.
It's a shame. You bastards.
Zaraz kogoś... O kurwa. O kurwa, byłoby. O kurwa mać.
Talk English, man.
Mało brakowało. Kimkolwiek jesteś, masz krzepę.
There's subtitles.
Ale teraz... To sam bym wpierdolił tym gównojadom.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, man.
I reckon you want to know who I am, right? I'm Henry.
John, 4,000
Henry.
hearts, man.
Heniek, a dlaczego ty mówisz do mnie jak do głupca?
Yes, that's me, Henry. I was sent by Dry
Welcome to the
Devil.
stream.
He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa, czart żyje? To jeszcze go nie
recruiting
powiesili?
him.
Kurwa, patrz, głupim to szczęście sprzyja. Te
That's
kiepy
it,
nie
John.
będę ciągle się z nas
That's it,
śmiał.
Stoney. That's how you do it.
Kurwa mać,
Chill
aż
out,
mnie
watch
świerzbią
some
ręce. Hej, młody, daj mi jakąś broń.
Bronny... What?
Broń!
I appreciate your
Rozumiesz?
dedication.
A weapon? You want me to give you a weapon?
Tak, kurwa!
All right, man.
Well, you don't need a weapon right now. What for?
No jak to kurwa czemu?
You want revenge, right?
No gdzie tam ja? Spójrz na te gębusie. Czyż widziałeś kiedykolwiek człowieka bardziej miłującego pokój?
If you're playing innocent, you're not doing a great job. I'm not giving you anything. You can murder whoever you want in the Devil's Den, but now we need to go.
Ależ z ciebie jest
There
cip,
we are.
wiesz?
Oh,
Gdyby tu był
dear, can't
Janosz,
read that out.
ten by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam
Dude.
na pastwę losu.
Janos. You mean Janos Uher?
No Janosz! W Myskowicach go schwytali.
You mean Miskovic? Janos is in Miskovic?
Tak, w Myskowicach.
Fantastic.
Miskovica.
I'll go and get him, and we'll be at the
Zara,
Devil's
how you
Den in
doing?
no time.
Ale do diabła, pojmali
Is
go!
this game
He
only
was what?
talking? I know, man.
It doesn't matter.
It does,
I'll find
doesn't
him.
it? It goes on
go
and
to the
on. No,
Devil's
it's
Den.
not only talking,
No
but
dobra.
we're stuck
Ale
in dialogue
tylko
at the
tego nie
moment.
spierdol.
There's a lot of side dialogue. It's an excellent game, though. Excellent game. It's just a bit long-winded in the cutscenes. What we're saying. Here we go. Here we go. Over here. Bosh.
Hey, what you gape at? Fish face?
Dry
Don't
Devil
him.
sent me. He's looking for you.
Tell him Janos busy.
That's it.
Oh.
Listen to that guy.
All right, then.
Give some
Sorry,
hearts.
I just pulling
Give some
pistol.
likes.
Get me out of here, brother. My neck on line, hey?
You what?
What's happened?
I was hungry. I want bite to eat. You understand, eh?
I understand, eh?
Of course I understand.
Finally, somebody understand. I just look around for something. What happens? This cock-up come back. Everybody
All we
can
had to do
shit
was follow the
himself.
damn train.
You too, no?
Who came back?
What I know? Some... He's so crazy,
Oh.
he go for me. That's some crazy shit, no? What can I do, eh?
Crazy.
I wag him a little bit. And now Bailey waiting to see if he die, and then I go swing.
Supposing I had a...
You soften.
I can't make...
What?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You're right.
Just shush, man.
I'll try to get you...
Do it.
It doesn't need any more dialogue than that.
Serves you right.
Let me have a word with Bailiff. Let me try to get him out without doing it illegally. If I need to do it illegally, then that's fine. It's not that.
What was
bad.
that sound?
I'm sorry, I thought you was the Bailiff house. This one. If I need to do it legally, I will.
Master Bailiff, what's going to happen with that fella in the stocks?
I swear to God, if Loiza, the poor lad he almost killed, doesn't make it, I'll have that bastard hanged. A death for a death.
Do I need to
Loiza.
help him?
He's the local who was wounded.
Wounded? That brute nearly sent him to eternity.
All right. How about a treat?
How about I treat this Loiza boy?
Yeah, man.
Would you let Janos go
I know
free?
me alchemy.
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
Oh, God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loiza and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But
All right,
don't let him show his face around here again.
I'll go to see Lo...
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Cool. Let's go see Loiza. Let's rob him first.
Poor fella.
Oh, poor fella.
Barely breathing.
Oh, no.
That wound looked quite scary.
Yeah.
But it's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean. And it's not bleeding much.
Just like how I like my women. Deep, clean, and not bleeding.
Maybe some potion will help him. If it was just a gash, he'd still breathe normally. That's all I can find out now. Janos really fucked him up. But if I clean the wound and bandage it tightly, he may recover in time. A healing potion wouldn't hurt either.
Think of Tampax in there. It'll be all good. Pray for him. I shall pray.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is
Hail
with thee.
Mary.
Please grant Loisa a speedy recovery. He has done nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to die yet.
No.
This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loisa recover soon, and may he continue to serve the Lord as a good Christian.
It stopped my side. It stopped on 4.5.
I have a healing potion for you.
Give him some poison. I want to
Drink this. You'll feel better.
Beautiful.
Marigold decoction will speed up the healing.
Interrupt treatment.
Well, that's done. It should be enough to keep him alive.
Okay. That's all I care about, man.
I've already treated Loisa. He'll be all right.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
Okay, Leo.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loisa needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
I got you, man. That's too much.
I'll
Let's
pay
just
right
pay it,
away.
man. I've got
There
the
you
money.
go.
I've got the
Now
money
you can
to
set him
spread.
free.
Here's the key to the pillory. It's better if you free him yourself. I don't want him spitting on my boots.
Okay, cool. There we are. We can do it legally. Stream like a problem.
What are you doing? Hey,
Easy, easy. The bailiff is letting you go.
Yeah, man.
Go to the Devil's Den.
Bailiff's good people.
Dry Devil is waiting for you there.
how you persuade bailiff? Tell me.
I'm good, man. You killed him. You don't like him. You killed him.
How you did that?
That's
Hey,
quite a
I
definition
healed that poor
between
wretch
those
that
two.
you battered. So the bailiff is letting you go.
all right.
Jesus, you
Thank
savage.
you, fella.
You can thank the devil and Zizka. They sent me for you.
Devil? How he get free, hey? Last I know, he rotting in chains.
Sword scratches
Me,
on my
Kubienka,
shield.
and Zizka freed him.
Zizka, that mad bastard here? Now that is something to look forward to. And what about Eder? You find him too?
He's in the Devil's Den already. He nearly got hanged in a neighboring village.
Him too? What did Polish fucker do this time?
It seems he was, playing hide the sausage with the Pshitaki butcher's wife. And the butcher wasn't too forgiving.
Ah, typical of him. To get hanged for some wench. Well, anyway, I will go now.
Go now.
We meet there.
No more words need to be said.
I'll go with you to the Devil's Den.
And we don't need
Great.
to talk any of the way.
We have nice talk on
Just
the way.
freaking
You ever
go.
taste proper Hungary sausage?
Janos and Adder are
There we
back,
are.
so that's a
That's it.
reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us?
Let's have a toast to that.
Toast?
Drink.
Nah, we get drunk like hogs.
Look at that hairdo, man.
Pytam się jej, czy nie chce wskoczyć na konika.
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit. Huh?
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
A co ty
They're
taki
working on
wrażliwy?
that Elder
Did
Scrolls
Henry take
Oblivion
his
that
sweet
I
time
might-
with a rope?
might
Or are you
stream
this
when it comes
stupid
out.
from
Never
birth
played
and I just
Deliverance
forgot?
Nah, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Chcesz mordę?
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil? Huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. That I don't feel like it anymore.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
Right, man.
I suppose so. Thanks, Zizka.
Ungrateful bastards! That we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. So, to Henry.
To me, then.
May he live long and longer for every drink.
Ah, how you drink, he live forever.
Want a punch in the snout?
Don't start, you pair of cocks. To Henry!
To Henry.
Za tę śliczną cycatkę z łaźni.
Only then? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What happened?
Something over.
Bahuta has decided to redeem himself, so he could pass the Lord's judgment.
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w dupie.
He got to try hard. Wake up before sunrise, pray, give up meat and beer, and the woman's. Fuck. Poor bastard. What about the rest?
I also found Matthew, but he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
Zdradziecki, zapluty szczur. Jeśli wejdzie mi w drogę, zatłukę...
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
What about the rest?
And Raniek is dead.
Somebody rammed dice down his throat.
Not quite. But it was dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra.
Don't feel bad, hey? He not want help, and he don't deserve it.
That's it. That's everyone.
So, we are the only ones?
Unfortunately.
Welcome to
But the best remained.
Don't forget to follow people. Don't
So,
forget
to
share it.
loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us! Long live us!
Long live us. A few beers later.
W moim ogródeczku rośnie rózyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego koniecka. Nie chcę, nie...
Nice. We also have one like that.
To teraz ty, młodzieniaszku. Dawaj!
What did he say?
He say you sing now.
All right, man.
I'd be delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear.
Yeah.
I won't water him, though. No, I can't anymore.
Cudownie! Pięknie!
Henry, my...
A mnie nie?
You most, my sweet other.
No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
Okay.
We drink to that.
Yeah.
Of course we'll drink.
Two last drop, Henry. That is the way. You tell us some story, eh?
Ah, you fellas are a pair of animals. But I love you.
Henry,
God,
our
Henry, mate.
boy.
Wycałuj go ode mnie, ty gnojku!
The next morning's going to be rough.
Oh, kurva.
He's hanging.
I feel like shit.
He got a headache. Hey, I've still got my load out. Okay.
So, how did your trial by fire go last night?
Well, I still have both my shoes. I woke up in bed alone and it wasn't even full of puke. So I suppose it was a success?
I'm jealous. At my age, a hangover is almost as bad as getting shot in the arse.
You always drink like that?
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
So what's next, now that your band is back together?
Well, I've got Kubienka, Adar, and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Well, didn't you say you needed to find
Bro,
Liechtenstein as soon as possible?
You LTS cousin.
I'm working
Who's
on it.
You LTS? Usually they say I look like Henry or the guy off Lord of the Rings. If I go to the square. It's getting dark though. This way. upstairs, apparently.
Henry, I was
Hello,
wondering when you'd turn up.
How you doing?
Hey, my lovely. Zizka
Hello,
told me
Blair.
you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men,
People
the
do like to
desires
talk.
of young
People
men,
do like to
who
talk.
I sometimes
They
have to
go
beat
on
off
and
with a
on and
stick. Simply everything.
Hey, me duck.
The
Thanks for
tavern
rose.
seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same, but work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse.
He's got some long-ass
And one of the
fingers.
regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Yeah, I'm all for googling stuff, man.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
I'm all for saving
Unfortunately,
time, especially
I
if
don't
you're
think
streaming
it's a
and you're
joke.
just looking.
You'll
for stuff.
find it in
Boring
Hot
as hell,
Print.
innit?
There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all
Tell
that.
me in chat.
Sure you will. Watch out for yourself, Henry.
Oh,
I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Here it comes!
oh. I just got a tit in the face. Find goatskin. Okay, I need to go and ask about goatskin anyway first, but then we know where to go afterwards. That's fine. Let's not skip part of the mission.
Somewhere else.
Come on, dude.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
Or
I won't
Goatskin.
tell you anything, stranger. If there's something you want to know,
All
Shenyek
right,
will
chill.
tell you. Or not.
Jesus.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
In case you haven't caught on yet, he's not likely to tell you much. He's got this place under his thumb. That's all.
Jeez.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
Christ! You're a bit slow, ain't you? Somewhere here in the hole, I reckon.
All right.
He usually sits next to Hugo.
look in your hole,
He's kind
mate.
of our top dog.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
All right, man. Don't forget to follow people.
Make a blind man weep.
Right.
One
That's,
day.
that's the keeper.
How can I help you today, friend?
You all right, friend?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
You'd be surprised the people I know.
So you know where I can find him?
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is I don't know you. Got it?
You do know. You call me friend, man.
I might be a stranger, yeah. But everyone had to come here for the first time once, didn't they?
Well, that's true enough.
Yep.
This alehouse hasn't stood here since the creation of the world. Although some of the guests look like they have. If you need something, ask Chenyek. I just pour ale. And he might even tell you something about that bastard. I never liked him much anyway.
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyek. I don't know nothing. Huh?
There we are. Is that him?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
Oh, wow. Wow. I belong here.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
Nah, I ain't from this neck of the woods. I do business mostly out of Colleen, only the catchpoles there are on my heels. I done in this fucker what owed me a pile of glint, only the bugger turns out to be the son of a councillor, so I needs to lay low for a bit, see? A mate of mine sent me to see Goatskin. Says he owes him from way back and he'd get me fixed up like...
One of ours from Colleen. Well,
There
that's
you
another
go.
story.
Done.
Our doors is always open to you fellas. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying, anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks.
It tells
so
you
I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's
he's
truth.
probably out and about at
But
night, isn't he?
you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Okay, dude.
Certainly. Have no fear.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin?
Yeah, I ain't
I'm sure you know the town better than me.
Between and then
Any other?
None. I wish once you're done.
So what?
A job. Just a what?
Okay, cool.
Wycliffe's first thesis? What are you...
And it isn't.
Not a good start. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
Man.
The church?
I asked who should start a reformation at the...
I'm sorry.
After our talk about Goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Cool.
From what you've said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood.
Okay.
Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly whore spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me,
Did you call me?
I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge.
Okay.
I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
Okay, cool, let's go.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it.
No, man.
That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Yeah.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild!
Pulled this out my back pocket.
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
You've done work, you're done for the day. So you can watch it more. Nice. I like your dedication, dude. Cabbage stones money.
Money?
I told you Sigismund was paying for the feast, not you. Cabbage. Leave cabbage there.
Okay.
Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it
This is what
there for
happens when you
Sigismund.
don't listen in
Let
class.
him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right
Still getting
now,
paid for it as well.
no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on
right.
guard duty. Is
The
that
problem is,
clear?
chat,
Got
by
it.
the time
What should I do with the
this
stolen
mission,
food?
You'll give it to the
don't forget,
beggars.
I'm not supposed to kill people.
Let them feast like kings for once. It's not
I've got
hard to
loads of
find
food in my
poor
back
people in the
pocket.
town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay, rob from the rich, give to the poor, don't kill anybody. God, job's good. And I like it.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right, cool, man.
All right.
I'll do it.
I'll head
Let's
out.
go.
Good luck.
No more questions. Where's Knuckles? There's a side quest. Right, what we need to do... We need to go find this guy in the back of the tailors. Not guarding it. You're not guarding it. This way? Down this way?
Greetings, neighbor.
Good day to you.
Yeah. Right, he's not here at the moment. Is that? I got ya! There we go. There we go. There he is. Listen. Hang on. Which one is it?
Let's try!
Yeah!
Hey, are you
Forgot
ghost
which
skin
one it
by any
was.
chance?
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Hey.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Kelly's in the house. How you doing on the tubes, Kelly? Going all right.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
Well, I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
Go
That
on, Henry.
sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
But it's a shithole. They ain't too fond of me neither. And the feeling's mutual, like, to tell the truth.
Aye, but you're thinking of the band that used to be there. Now it's my comrades who have it under their thumb. Just tell them Henry sent you, and they'll let you stay a while. If you help me, that is.
That don't sound too bad. Folks are getting fed up with me here. What'll it cost me?
Just some information. That's all.
All right. What do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that
The thing
true?
is, he's supposed to have a big
I was doing nothing, but, you know, like, I
goat
was spying
stamp
for
in
2
his head,
weeks.
isn't he? But you can't see his head.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it, and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Oh, man.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like...
Not a very good spy.
Retard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where...
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of... I was good at that.
All right.
I'll be going then. Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through and through, innit? I'd better be off, like. I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go.
I think I've already got that stash without the map because I was down there and I fucking stole shitloads of stuff. Stole the whole lot, man. What we're saying. Okay. Talk to Samuel. Streets were filthy, weren't they? Just pure like... They just used to put wood down so you could step on the planks. But then they'll get covered in horse shit.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
What do you think goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a goy as I am.
Good one. A goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
I'm looking for someone called Samuel.
Hey.
What do you want with him?
What happens when
Is
you
that
read
you?
books?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Because I'm intelligent.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
Right.
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
All right. I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
At the start of the day according to my calendar, or yours?
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts.
That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today, if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
Cool.
And then you'll tell me how to find Liechtenstein?
That was my promise.
Okay. Go there at night time. Right. The meeting will begin after sunset. Wouldn't have to wait. Alright. After sunset. Nighttime. I did it at 21. So I think I'll do it at 22. Just that mission marker disappeared, so I thought I'd failed it somehow. There we go. Triggered.
Hey! Hey! Open up!
Oh, I should keep my armor on.
Underworld,
Shit,
what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk!
Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Dude, quick start. No! Dude, I've not even got my gun. No! I'm not got my armor on. I've got my fucking weapon equipped. Chat, man. It ain't good. Hiya! Chat, man. It ain't good. Come on, big boy.
Put him in the stocks.
Come on. Death, yeah. Come on! No! No. We need to get our armor on. We need to get our armor on and a fucking sword. Come on.
Scher dich zum Teufel!
Oh, yeah. Come on. That's you down. Come on then, big boy. Ooh. Get down. A bit backwards. I want his purple gear.
Wait! Don't kill him! You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I like
his
facial expressions on this one.
I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Those your best men? Jesus. I want his purple little jacket though.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
The thing is, I've got about 50 swords in my back pocket. In my prison wallet. Don't you be getting your fingerprints on my sword, mate.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right.
He's going to do some funny business, isn't he?
But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
I know your game, mate. People pay extra for this stuff. And about to rob his things as well.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up.
K-Pod.
Off you go! Who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite.
Quite.
But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. Why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please.
Try and take a screen.
Take a seat.
Screen
and tell me everything.
But it weren't having it.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berkhoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did.
And? What was von Berkhoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us.
Chainmail looks good.
We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
No chance. On the contrary. Von Berkhoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotsnov?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Talmberg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berkhoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive?
Not any longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
Henry's a unit.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berkhoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
Well, things happened quickly. They took us captive, tortured us, and we escaped. On the way, I threw Istvan out of a window in von Berkhoff's castle. And now we're here, me and Zizka. And Catherine, who literally saved our necks from the executioner's axe.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then.
Never.
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage. Because that's what he is now.
He's still
a hostage?
That's right. Von Berkhoff took him with him.
I've been planning around.
That's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding.
Hello, beautiful.
What a breast. I got
They're
big
after
fingers.
me as if I owed taxes. Oh, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
Alright.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then?
That's all.
Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you know how to do it. Don't you?
You have a lot of confidence in me.
Well, I don't have many options. Well then, am I right?
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malyshoff Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malyshoff? And if von Berkoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malyshoff Fortress.
Okay, go. Let's get him.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
But I wouldn't underestimate this Catherine. If she managed to save you all from the executioner, I'd like to meet her. You can't just launch an assault on Malyshoff.
The whole camp, but they
It's a
keep on
strong
respawning,
fortress.
unfortunately.
We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
There were
Careful.
bodies everywhere.
Jobst ordered us
Taking
not to
everybody.
stir up trouble.
Hundreds of them.
And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malyshoff belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant.
Oh dear.
I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home. And he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Okay.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Not really, because you just talk for fucking days. Oh, well.
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot.
All right, cool, man. Let's go.
All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Right, chat. Right. TikTok. go over to YouTube, Odin_Azazel. If you want to join the Discord, links in the description. I'm small here. Yeah, I'm all the way down in the corner. I'm not that small. Yes, sir. I'm 6'5" in life. 6'5" in life. What? There we go. It's about webcam size though, isn't it? About right, I think. I think because you're just used to me being like in proportion with the content. I don't like to, you know, overpower the content. Oh, I'll put my finger away. Where's this tavern? Oh, all the way up here, look. I'll remember that. A new side quest. We're not doing side quests today. We are not doing side quests. So what are we actually doing? Go to Richard's place. Tori plays. How are you doing, Tori? How are you doing? I need to sort my keyboard out on my lap. I'll never lose because I'm a winner. I am a winner. I'm always doing things.
First try.
Yeah, you best know that. I'm just thinking of the easiest way to go about this, chat. That's what I'm doing. Oh, speed. There we are.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today. Not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget.
I've been
have
so
influential
lazy today.
friends.
So lazy.
If you won't sell
I've
the
been
mines,
watching Dexter.
you'll lose
like,
them.
binge watching it.
Just like Malishov.
I love a bit of Dexter.
Along with your life, if you defy me.
I've been off over the bank holidays. I need routine, I think, to be productive. But then it comes to work, I'm like, oh, where to go work?
Mind your step.
Hawaii's necklace.
Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh?
Oh dear.
When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Yeah, look him up. Kids are back to school tomorrow. My one don't go back till Wednesday. But I'm
Seize
back
that
to work,
traitor!
so... Oh wow. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, bottom up, gal.
Not another
Get 'em.
step.
Yeah.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
People who don't know the story, there's two brothers, and they're both trying to take the kingship. Sigismund's trying to overthrow the king, but he's just invaded Henry's town.
Get him!
Shout! Bang! Bang! Yes!
You got it!
And killed Henry's parents. That was in number 1.
Die for that, you bastard! A death for a death! Too slow!
He's behind me, isn't he? I need to like swish round. Managed to get the breath back. And Bosh, right in the back.
Damn.
Done.
They gave me a going over.
Turn mic up, Odin.
Good thing you showed up, lad.
Maybe the game needs to go down.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm
hurt?
all right.
Bam, 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 bam. Because my mic's in the right level.
What the hell was that, Rosa?
I've done it by
I
one.
saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now
The sound's
we have
gone
the
dodgy.
blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Sounds
Not
gone
for
well
free.
in the game.
But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin.
You can still hear him
But back to
panting.
you, lad.
It's like halfway
Who are
between
you?
the dialogue
Why have
and
you
the.
graced us with your visit?
I'm
Battle
Henry of
I've just had.
Scallis, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter
He's a
Rosa.
feisty one.
Like father, like daughter.
Why
Yes.
did your master send you to me, Henry?
Oh, romance.
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
Oh, just
But I
Mavoli
plan to rescue
in a
him.
minute after this.
And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov?
Malashov?
I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new
How do you
master
get the
will
beard
lift a
if
finger
you
to
update
do
your
anything
game?
about it. Tell me.
You'll
Why
have
would I
the
meddle
barber
in
pack,
matters that don't concern
the
me?
DLC, but then if you go to Nexus Mods, you can do it so the barbers have all the hairstyles in the game.
Well, I might have just saved your life.
That's true. And for that, you surely deserve a reward. But to
Yeah.
get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous to sort itself out.
It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Sounds like he's cracking one out, doesn't it?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
It's not me breathing, chat. The game has gone all dodgy.
Should I kill him?
Christ
I'll kill him.
almighty!
I don't think Sigismund's people are like the Hydra. You chop off one head, and another grows back in its place. We'd just get another Vavak.
button. You listen to that man
Worse. No, killing won't solve anything. We have to do something else to get to him. It's
All my socials
obvious
in the description.
Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants.
Or in the bio
There are
on the channel.
rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once.
Okay,
Ah, I
come
see.
on.
You want to blackmail Vavak?
It certainly wouldn't hurt to have something on him that would put him in
His sound is
place for good.
Fixes it.
Some kind of evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized
5K.
people are allowed in. Fortunately,
Not
we
the
have
heart.
an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that...
Christian and I were just talking about
Okay.
his suspicions.
Come
He'd
on.
welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud.
Okay.
That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent.
I hate that people
You'll
think
find
that that's going to
Christian
be
and
my
Horsha
breathing. It's
at
the
the
game.
estate near the mines. Tell him the password. Via
You hate heavy
Argentum,
breathers.
the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
There we go.
Well, hello,
Thank you.
Who's in chat? How you doing, Harry? On the road ahead, you see slightly shabby man. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him. I don't trust this.
Now
Yeah, I don't trust this. Come on, big boy. Next one. Next one.
Hey!
Come on, next one. This is what happens when you don't have armor, boy. Ow.
Shit!
Oh, oh. He's not dying. I don't know how far I am from it because I got interrupted. There we are. 92 health, not bad.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress
About
regarding
panic attack watching it.
the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Yeah.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it.
No.
It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Oh, please don't talk much, though. I need to wash. I need to wash. Oh, shit. I don't wash in that one. I'll wash in that one. Yeah, I've got sweaty balls. Okay.
God be with you. Keep the peace. We'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Greetings. Come on, son. What are we saying? What are we saying?
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Alright.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. Or, but you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining.
A scholar.
Or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or
I'd
just
tell you
your
what,
distant
I'm
uncle
watching
who's
Dexter at the
initiating you into
moment,
the ins and
Harry,
outs
and
of
then
my
I'm
job.
moving on
It's up to
to season 2 of
I reckon I
of The
could
Last
pose
of
as a
Us.
curious scholar.
I might
Suit
watch
yourself.
season 1 through
Just
again.
don't change your story
I'll
so you
watch
don't arouse
season 1
suspicion.
through again and
But
watch
to the
season
point,
2.
each day,
Because
3
isn't
shifts
it
work
coming
in the
out like
shaft.
weekly episodes?
Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corvs they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing
Beautiful.
you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corvs the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Don't draw attention, got ya. Oh shit, look at all the side dialogue, chat.
Who owns all the silver? Though I'm sure, so he leaves.
Like,
That's the
blah,
wrong.
blah.
It's the whole silver is the chief
I
of
don't
the
have
raw
time
roasted
for all that side dialogue, man. But
Connecticut.
equally,
Most
I want to
never
make
saw
sure that he's got all the
The
information
royal
he
that is the
needs to know.
smelting. It's in there.
It's
Who-
like,
the thing is, Pitman, the smelter, the silver.
I'm sure there's people out there what listen to every
Who owned
single
King
word
Grant?
and
All
don't
sorts. In
offer
fact,
it.
who's the mines as the student? Then we follow.
But
the,
I'm not one of them.
How much?
Give me the main story,
What about the those go to?
and we'll go.
Who's they have their then, and not just what
Fucking
each smell the stamp after fine.
Dialogue
So,
simulator.
yes.
All right, cool.
How are the right there? Then how many? Only the men. There used to be. It was
You
he.
gotta
and the
give
court.
it to them for like actually investing into a proper backstory, though. But oh, he knows his brother, doesn't he?
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I.
Cool. Wicked. Let's go. I need to investigate this mine for something or other. Hey, my flag's working again. Just randomly. Am I talking to the smithy, I imagine? Nope. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
Are you Foreman Samko?
Aye, I am.
Get off my
Who's asking?
paperwork.
My name
Get
is
off.
Henry. Stuart
Ouch.
Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague,
Paperwork.
and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having
Like
a
a
game
whole
of dice,
sofa
but
to sit on, and he
minus
sits
rules.
on my pile
Then
of
I'll tell you
paperwork.
everything. What'd you say?
And then he starts licking it. Oh, what we got? All of this is pretty easy for me.
You should obey Sir Christian and just tell me what I want to know. You don't want him coming to you when you're off work to tell you off.
That I don't, kidder. Ask away, then.
Does the sound all right now with my mic?
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring.
I'm not
How
sure
much
if
do you
I
make
need
doing
to
this?
listen to all of
Don't
this.
even get me
Okay,
started.
sound good.
The chink's
good.
bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
How many corvs did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and
The
we were getting
yakkers.
along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
Oh. I don't know what that really did for me. You know what I mean? What we got over here? Let's go to this one. Move out of my way. Anything I can steal from here? Like silver. What's that?
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't
Thorny.
you see we're Hewin?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
Make it snappy, man.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the sty.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakker graft, kid? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the scythe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
Alright. Go.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
Cool, man.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfin' pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got...
Alright, cool, man. Shall I check these mines out? How we doing? Welcome.
Well, hello, beautiful.
I'm not even gonna, I'll give her an trying to pronounce your name though. I don't think I'll ever get it right. I'm in two minds to explore this mine or not, because if I do explore it, I think I might just get lost. Oh, might be. Oh, he got going down. Let me sneeze. Gross. Hey!
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Oh,
people always say I walk
I
like
don't
a
know
ghost.
ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry.
I did find that quick, Dan.
Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the
That's what
university in Prague.
she said anyway.
And I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. Are you praying?
I'm well practiced at finding things quick.
The day before the Feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here.
I thought I was going to get
young
lost.
jaybird, a young
Don't forget to follow people.
still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg,
set it ablaze.
Oh, let's see
all
whether I
good.
can get out as fast.
He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came
I'll
crashing
get
down
out
on
quicker
him.
than a one-night stand,
Done
you
him right
watch.
in it did.
That's awful. I'm sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my
My
blood.
marrow.
I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse.
There's a
Wouldn't
lot of
have taken
talking
a
though,
like.
isn't there?
And now, how can he forgive myself?
Can I forgive
Come
myself?
on. It wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul?
Yeah,
one
man, let's
last
do it.
time?
I pray with you.
I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of
Stab
gold,
him in the neck.
silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin, iron, and all the ores and metals. I ask that you bless my brother, who has died in this mine.
Get them hearts in, get them
May
shares
the
in.
holy angels save his soul from damnation. Bring
2,800.
his soul to eternal glory through our Lord, our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ.
and the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me
Amen.
according to thy word. Hail
Let's
Mary.
go.
And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, pray for us, our holy mother.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even D you in.
Deaths in the mine, common.
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Wish me luck, chat. My torch is finished. Try to get out without a torch, man. That'll be something. Okay. I've got this. I've got this. Godspeed, Dan. You watch. You watch, boy. I know I've not come the way that I initially come. If that makes sense. Oh. 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 What? You almost had me, mate. I've got this. I've lost my bearings now. I've definitely lost my bearings. What's that? Okay. This is down the wrong way. Can I just go up on the rope like a zip line? That's definitely what she said. Right, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Way! I fluked it, like that was not skill. What do you want, mate? I'll have you, mate.
I already know how many corves the crew's extracted on the Feast of
Oh,
St.
yeah, a bit
Petronilla.
quicker than a
It was
one-night
100
stand.
altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
More or less.
I guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves extracted. That means 10 corves of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corves must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
All my socials in the
description.
description
Fraud
or
of
link
colossal
tree,
proportions.
Odin_Hazel.
And that Foreman Fett
You'll
and
find my
Hardman the ore
Discord, you'll find my
merchant are in it
YouTube,
up to their
all
ears.
that good stuff. Should I accuse them?
What are we going to do about it?
Well, we need to make them tell us more. But carefully. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Don't send me back down there. Don't send me back down there. I've got to go back down there, don't I?
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Jay, thanks for the follow down. Took your time about it.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads. And they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
Oh. Okay, I've got this.
We guarantee you complete impunity. Trust me, it's the best deal you can get. You'll keep your job and your reputation.
Damn, Sonny. I reckon I've got no choice but to believe you. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore and transport it secretly to the smelters along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Oh dear.
Who was that fella from...
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy. But this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Flipping.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The mint master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Cool. Oh, lovely. No, I don't need to go and do all that other crap.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Yeah.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 corves.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
I've already talked to him. I think I'm talking to the wrong person.
He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
Okay.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
How long has this been going on?
Several months.
Oh shit.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Understand?
I will be as silent as the grave.
Oh, okay. That going to be up there? I think it might be, yeah. Anything else in here what's going to be of interest to me?
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. There's just as
Hey,
we
with
thought.
it, 20 roses.
Trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you
Thank
tell them
you
to
for
keep
the
quiet
gifts.
and act as if
The
nothing
real
happened?
voice appreciates you all.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the
Don't
owner,
forget to follow
Buresh.
people.
I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone
All we
snooping
had
around
to
his
do
property.
was
He's
follow
the
the
only
damn
one who can
train,
give you
DJ.
some around the smelting works
Welcome.
without the guards
Look, I
bothering
pressed the wrong button.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means
am
no plate
noble.
armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times.
Okay.
You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short,
I'm impeccable,
be
mate.
charismatic.
Come on.
As charismatic as you can manage.
What else should I know about the smelting?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what those look like. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. If you're charismatic, make sure you...
I've got fucking clothes.
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the Feast of St. Petronilla. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
All right. Godspeed. We need to get in our posh attire. No helmet, no plate armor, no sword. Take the sword off. Okay. Bosh. We've still got a dagger. I don't think the dagger will be any. Never mind. Oh look, I've got a book to read as well. Ba 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 ba. Where you're using your second outfit slot. Yeah. Well, what I've done is basically took the plate armor off. I've still got chainmail underneath though, as you can hear when I'm jumping about. But it should be fine. The chainmail shouldn't do anything. I usually rock around in that, but I then start a mission and I'm being attacked straight away. Bam, 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 bam. That was chainmail. That's not chainmail. That's chainmail. Okay. Okay, I think I've got all the chainmail off now.
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Yes,
Thank
I
you,
have.
Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's
You
where the
didn't do
royal
this
mines
side
are.
mission,
Am
did
I
you not?
right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly
I've
is
got a
unfortunate.
spot of dirt on
Christian
me.
writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
I just want to look. I'm interested in buying anyway. I've heard silver is being stolen here.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to
now
move
I can
around
get in there.
unfettered. The
Now I
guards
can
will
get in
recognize
there.
my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any
No.
unnecessary questions.
I would never.
If you want to know anything, ask me.
Okay.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted. Roasting mainly separates
got all that.
sulfur from the ore, which is then the
That's
roasted
beautiful.
material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. It's then cast into bars that can
It's
be
amazing
sold.
how they worked all of this lot
After
out though.
we've
and, like,
given the royal share to the king, that
back
is.
then.
How
they
many
could
corves of ore
mine
do you
their
process
stuff and
here
how
per
to
day?
separate it
We
properly.
don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
Okay.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a harivna of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 harivnas of pure silver per day.
Cool.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible.
Impossible.
Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine.
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
Right.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget,
Instead
there are
of the
limits to my
100.
permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places.
See
All right, cool. There we go. Now I should be able to get in there. Oh, yeah. Right, where's the smoke? Smoke's this way.
I'm always glad to see polite.
Yeah, mate. There we go.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before the guards see you.
No, man, I've got to pass conduct.
You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
Also, I want to see where they store their silver so I can rob it. Jesus, did you have to walk this far?
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. Why are you
That's
here,
it.
Henry? Surely you didn't come to investigate the theft of silver on your own accord?
Aaron, how's it going? Did you enjoy the first one? Yeah, that first one, I loved it.
That's right.
Why should I talk to you about such things?
It's hard though,
How
isn't
can
it?
I know
the first
it's not a
one's
trap?
freaking epic.
I'm no threat to you. I won't mention your name to anyone. All I need is for you to point me in the right direction. That's all.
All right. I'll trust
made
you.
some nice
Listen
improvements
up,
on
then.
this one, for sure.
It's Volkmar. He's the head
Good
smelter.
follow.
He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue.
Yeah, definitely
The
start with
entire
number one
stables.
because
All
the
we
whole
had to think he got the money. It's all very suspicious because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars.
yeah, start
if you
with
want
number
to find
one.
out
Number
where the
one's
silver
epic,
keeps
and it
going missing,
continues on
go
with the
to
story.
him.
So by
I'll
the
bet
time
you he knows a
complete
thing
number
or two
one,
about it. But
number
be
two should be
careful
cheaper.
and
Should be
keep a
in sale or
weapon
something.
close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
Number two's a lot more playable, isn't it, Dan? Than number one was. Number one was.
What does your
like,
job
really
entail?
hard.
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns into pure silver right under our hands.
Yeah, it should have
Bloody miracle,
win
right?
awards, I think.
Horse
I think
shit.
they've gone too far
It's
on
an
the
awful,
side dialogue.
filthy
There's a lot of
fucking
dead
graft
dialogue.
for a few
but I think
miserable
that's for
groschen.
people
If
who
I
really
could,
want to
I'd fuck off
understand
somewhere
like,
over
the
the
deep
hills.
stories
But I
and
have a
like,
family.
the
And they don't
histories
ask
of
me what I
everything.
really want.
Doesn't work so well on stream.
How do you
though.
like working in the smelter?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from shoveling heaps of ore back and forth. You're always breathing stive from the furnace, and then you
Mr.
cough your
Bean
soul out
again,
after the
Lucas,
shift is
man.
over.
Don't know.
We'll all be crippled.
I
wrecks in
can do a
few
GTA
years.
5
That's how it
RP character what spoke like that, but every time I started to speak
What
like
can you
that
tell
when
me
I was
about Master
practicing,
Buresh?
I just kept
Listen,
laughing. I
all
was like, I
folks
can't
like
do
him
it.
care about
I can't
is
do it.
lining their purses. They don't care if we break our backs because of it. On the other hand, I don't think it's any better anywhere else.
Like,
What
I do a
happens
really
to the
good
silver
voice,
from
but I
the
just
smelting
can't
works?
maintain it.
The bars are kept under lock and
I
key
just make
in a
myself
safe
laugh.
place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them, such as the foreman of the
Okay,
works
watch
who checks the
Dexter soon.
purity.
Cool. Cool. That's that, chat. That's that. Where we going now? There he is. Is that him?
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
Yeah,
I
that's
beg your
me.
pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't
Eat
think
shit
we
out of
don't
him,
know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time.
Okay.
Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Here we go. Here we go.
Have you gone insane? You want to attack a nobleman? I suppose you have no idea who's behind me. You won't avoid punishment.
You're really a nobleman?
Yeah.
That's... Oi! Where are you cowards running to? Go to hell!
Oh shit! Oh shit! I've got my gun out! I got my gun out! I got my gun out! Come on then.
Come on then!
Come on then. Oh. What I thought, mate. That's what I thought.
Now, spill the beans.
Sun's out, tits out.
You're responsible for stealing the king's silver.
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Take it from the beginning.
Oh shit, I don't want
As
to.
head smelter,
Shouldn't have done that.
I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich.
Okay.
He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy.
And then
A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. Oh, with threats.
Why didn't
Guns
Buresh take
take
the
so
silver
long
himself?
to load.
Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
And which king did I steal from exactly? Wenceslas or Sigismund? I didn't care, man. I earned some nice chink, and that was that for me.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
They counterfeit coins in there?
Yeah, I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts
Why am I
are.
not, like,
the entrance to the
turning
mint
him in?
is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved in the whole affair. I'm looking for proof.
No, I can't help you there. I never heard Buresh say nothing about Vavak. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go?
Shall we
Please?
let him go?
I know I wanted to, you know, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
Alright, you can go. Pay up and you'll be free. You deserve to die.
Alright, you can go.
I don't need decoration is the thing. I've got like 30
I'll
grand.
never forget this. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again,
Do my grinding
I'll
off
make
the
it up to
stream.
you. I swear, you're a good, merciful man. God be with you.
This is because he tried to treat you like a bitch. Cool. Run! Run! Punch him in the head. And keep running. This is my time now. This is my town. Right. Find the secret mint. Okay, there's 2 off-roads. 1, 2. And then it's on the 3rd off-road on the end. There we go.
Huh? Stop messing around!
Die, you wretch! I surrender!
What the fuck was that? Either you pay up, or I'm turning you in.
What do you mean?
I apologise. I'm afraid it doesn't take much to make me see red. Otherwise, I'm a decent man.
Yeah.
I swear.
I'm a good boy.
You seem pretty decent. True enough. All right. We'll let it go this time. And off you go. Out!
Alright, I'm going. I'm going. Down here.
And off you go. Out! Ah! Do you want... Ah!
Oh shit. Oh shit, there's people coming. People coming. Hey, that was rough, wasn't it? Straight down the hole, mate.
You're the murderer.
I never did anything. Any more? Alright. Nothing was me.
Well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did,
about it.
little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. Yes. What to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground, no one will hear you scream.
Oh, mate, please.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus is involved in this whole affair.
The Mint Master? That's not true. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price of your silence?
No.
You can't buy me, Buresh.
That's the wrong answer.
Come here, then.
Bastard, finish him! Hey! Get him! Show your stuff! Hey! Get her!
Come on, next one. Fire! Fire! Fire!
You two are bloody...
And gone, mate. You look similar to Henry. I know everybody says that. Everybody says. I bet Hans gets it all the time because the guy who does Hans, he actually streams this.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Welcome. Thanks for the follow, dude. How you doing, Logan? Listen, I'll deal with you in a minute, mate. I'll deal with you in a minute. Oh, the keys on there. Could have just done those.
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy! For Christ's sake, mercy!
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
To be fair.
No, please.
Oh.
I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
You know very well what I want from you.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power.
Dear.
He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Alright, cool. Why not?
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
So you agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me and find someone else to run the smelting works. I hate to say it, but he knew who to come to.
Right. Cool.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the Mintmaster he installed, and he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way. Unless someone tells him.
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mintmaster free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense. And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted, undisclosed.
Whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
Cool.
About the evidence.
Thanks for that.
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
Yes, man. If you pay me.
You have my word. I won't blackmail you.
I'm glad to hear that. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
Aye.
I'm sure you have something else. Don't tell me you and Vavak didn't exchange letters, for instance.
You must be the devil himself. Here it is. But I'd appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you, because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
Go. Let him go. Let him go. Kill him. Oh, man. Let him go.
Likewise.
Let him go. I'm a man of my word. Go on. Go on. Get out of here. Oh, hello. Okay. There's the keys. And also, they've got me this nice little letter they have. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Right. Pointers in here, maybe? Down here?
good is that if we can't leave this place?
We'll have a drink, roll some dice. Don't worry. Sooner or later we'll get out of it. Jesus Christ.
Don't talk to the coiners. I think I should talk to the coiners, shouldn't I?
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards.
Killed them all.
I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
I talked to Buresh. I reckon he'll be on his way now. Heading somewhere far, far away.
What?
I came to get evidence against Mint Master of Vavak.
What?
Where can I find it?
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on. That's...
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and go.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
All right.
Tell me more about this place.
I don't know if we can.
Look, he made it this far. I reckon he knows more than we do anyway.
Oh, you're probably right. Well, what do you want to know?
How did you end up here?
Through our own stupidity.
We used to work in the mint in the Italian court. Then, one time, we got a bit drunk on the job.
Well, more than a bit.
And the foreman got pissed off and sacked us.
But then, the mint master himself came to us and offered us a job on the side. He said we'd work somewhere else, for him. And so, here we are.
Who's in charge here?
The mint is run by Master Buresh and his people. Especially that big...
They're the ones that he visits every...
We're well taken...
Why are they keeping you here?
Well, it's not that we can't leave, exactly.
It's just... discouraged. It's pretty dangerous around here, what with the bandits and the like.
Don't you miss the world above? Sunshine, daylight?
Not really. Come to think of it, we've got everything we need down here.
They even brought some wenches here for us once.
Hey.
But I'm not really into that, anyway.
We've got plenty of food and drink, and good drink at that.
And coin. When they let us go, we'll be rolling in it.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The mint master would be angry.
Okay.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could... What do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither. We're really...
Free! We're free!
Hey,
free!
Freedom! Go on, boys. Treat yourself. I had the key for this. Force of habit, I suppose. I'll take care of any of this. Books. Ledgers. Cool. I'll fast travel from here. Be able to.
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
No trouble.
I had a bit of a disagreement with the guards, so I killed them.
Sacre! Well, I suppose it was to be expected someone would be guarding the secret mint. I hope that's all that happened.
Yeah, man.
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to stop me. Luckily, he was reasonable, and we made a deal.
What deal?
I let him go in exchange for him telling me everything.
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on thin ice. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavat locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that.
Bosh.
When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
Don't give him that.
It's genuine. That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivak are absolutely clean. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the mint, no one will believe us.
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from Vavak to Master Buresh. He actually gave it to me willingly, for letting him go.
This really is the last piece of the mosaic. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take my meaning
as well. Shit. I'm conflicted.
You want to keep stealing from the king?
Oh, come on. Sigismund isn't our rightful king. The less silver he gets his paws on, the less he can pay to his Hungarian cutthroats.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Now, listen. Here's the plan. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like
you can't go for
dog at a bone.
Sigismund for anything.
What happened to Herman?
He's the
Not
one
long
that
after you
pillaged.
left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus.
A little something. It
And I'll
best
give you
be
something
a
extra for the
couple
genuine
grand.
coin die. All you have to do is nod.
He refused. I can't promise you that. It's a bit agree, man. Jeez.
Excellent. You won't regret it. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivak with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Bush.
It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe we'll see each other again. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Bosh, that's a good place to leave it, people. That is a good place to leave it, I feel. Let me save my game. Go over to Odin_Azazel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe there. If you go to the link tree, what's Odin_Azazel, you can even find it on Google. You'll find Discord as well. Or you can go link in bio and that will show you where all the Discord is and everything. On Linktree, it's got all the links and the invite link. Or in the description if you're already on YouTube. go join the Discord so you can see when I'm next live. I'm going to end YouTube now. Catch you later, people. Peace out.
Low key and I'm trying to stop